Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a long-awaited MLM fails video. I haven't done one of these, I think, in a couple of months, so I'm excited to do today's. So the first MLM fail that we are going to be reacting to is actually one that was sent to me. So thank you so much for sending me this MLM fail. So this is actually an MLM fail for someone who is leaving the MLM Modere for the MLM Amare. So if you do not know the MLM Amare, they state that they are a mental wellness company that sells products from gut health to mental fitness and even products for kids. And I'm always very skeptical when I see MLMs selling products to kids, especially MLMs that are like this, that are about mental wellness. Anyways, though, let's see what this rep has to say.
Okay, guys, I have to tell you about this. A good friend of mine had been sharing about it, and it's been revolutionizing people's lives, and so I couldn't pass up the opportunity to try it, and I'm loving it. Okay, so there's this drink, and it's called Happy Juice. The name is pretty lame. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I was extremely skeptical and watching everyone on social media like talking about it over and over and over again, all over the place. It was slightly annoying, not the people, but just I couldn't wrap my head around how a drink could improve your mood and your mental well-being. And I also was like, it's just got to be a concoction of chemical gloop of weirdness, and turns out it's not. It's actually amazing. It tastes delicious, and it is all clean ingredients, like blow my mind clean ingredients. And what it does, it focuses on the gut-brain axis, the connection between your gut and your brain. It helps to aid and support in healing your gut so that you can heal your mind and really fully support your mental. I got cut off. I hate when that happens. But anyways, I was saying to help support our mental wellness. So I would love for you guys to get your hands on this product. I have been taking it every day for a week now, and I've been really shocked at how good I feel. Now let me go back and say I actually didn't get it for myself. I got it for my husband and for one of our children, who, well, I'll go into more of that throughout the week, but long story short, I started taking it myself, and I did not realize how overwhelmed and anxious and wound up I was feeling, how I just the like lack of ability to tap into true joy, until I started feeling like myself again and was running around the house with my children laughing till our heads fell off, and just feeling like a version of me that I didn't realize was so buried for so long. I could get really emotional about that, but let's not do that right now. Lame-o. Anyways, I can't wait to see how I feel in 3 months, in 6 months, in 9 months. Yeah, if any of this is resonating with you, I just can't wait to help you feel just as awesome. And get this, till the 20th, there's also a free affiliate upgrade. So when you buy your Happy Juice pack, you can opt in for the upgrade. No strings attached. It's completely free. You can link arms with me and we can do this together. I'm really excited about the team that I'm going to be curating in this space, and I can't wait to see how many of you I get to serve and do this with.
Okay, sorry if I am moving around a lot. I literally cannot get comfortable for the life of me. My back's been hurting a lot today. Anyways, beside the point. So the product that this person is talking about that is extremely revolutionary is called Happy Juice. If you go on Amare's website, it does cost $163, a whopping $163 for only a month's supply, so a 30-day supply. And it's supposedly supposed to optimize your mental wellness. So I decided to take some time to dive into this company and especially this Happy Juice product. And I came across a dietitian's review of this company where they actually went into like a lot of detail about specific products that this company has. So they actually have a section about this company's Happy Juice. And I thought that I would read that for y'all coming from an actual dietitian and looking into the dietitian's research itself. So in this section where they review the Happy Juice product, the dietitian states, quote, out of 64 studies that they have on their site to support this product, 0 studies are on the actual mentobiotics product itself. 40 are either animal or cell studies or journal articles about the efficacy of a certain ingredient in the product. The rest of the studies are over 5 years old, small, and again, not on the actual product itself. The average person sees over 30 pages of quote studies. This doesn't mean anything. Sure, the ingredients in mentobiotics may be efficacious to some degree, but does this mean the claims made about Amare mentobiotics are proven? I don't think so. Energy Plus is a stimulant powder with caffeine and other botanicals. The efficacy of this product over a cup of coffee has not been seen. Happy Juice, in my opinion, is a catchy way for the company to convince you that you need to buy all of these products. Don't be sucked into this. Amare makes a big show of telling you that its products boost mood, but I have to say here that no supplements can take the place of medical help if you're depressed or anxious. So please get proper assessment and care if this is where you're at. So with all of that being said from the dietitian, I think it's so important to really take the time to research products like this. Look and see if they have studies. Look and see what the studies they are linking actually say, because many of the times these companies aren't linking studies of their actual products. What they are doing is they are linking studies of the ingredients that are in their products. So at the end of the day, it would be different if these companies were coming out with proven studies and third-party testing of the actual product itself with all of these ingredients in it, but instead they are just linking studies that just show, oh, here's an ingredient study and this ingredient is in our product, but it's like we don't know how much of that ingredient is in it. We don't know any details about that ingredient that is in your product. So it's like, what's to say that your product actually works with all of the ingredients that are being put into the product? So I think that's very interesting because I've been seeing that so much more lately that I've been looking and trying to find scientific studies on specific products from MLMs. At the end of the day, anyone on the internet can say that a product cured them, but that does not mean it's true. And in my opinion, in this case, I have to speculate that it's not true. And I have to agree with exactly what the dietitian said. Now, when we're speaking about this Amare Rep, I truly do feel bad. So you can clearly see that she's a mother. I've clearly, blurred her child out of this video. And mothers are a huge demographic of MLMs. A lot of MLM reps do target moms. And again, moms, military spouses, and college students are like the 3 top demographics of MLMs, and they are a huge target for MLMs. And as you can see, this person truly, in my opinion, believes that this product has helped her anxiety and her mental health and her mental clarity. And she even said in the video that this product has caused her to tap into true joy, and she hadn't been able to tap into that for years. And she is saying that this product is the thing that helped her do that. And I find that sometimes people like this can want a product to work so badly that it truly becomes a placebo effect for them. But as I've said many times before, MLM products are not going to cure anxiety, depression, or all around cure anything that has to do with your mental or physical health. So do not let MLM reps convince you otherwise, because it can cost you a lot when you buy into products like this. So now we are going to move on to the next MLM fail. So this is actually an MLM fail from No Shame Sales Game. She's just always finding her way into MLM fail videos of mine. So this is about a 50-second reel that she posted reacting to a comment. Someone had commented on one of her photos that she had posted. So if I actually zoom in to this reel, I can see the post that this person actually commented on, and it is the Rihanna post that No Shame Sales Game did back in February. So that post states, Rihanna performed the Super Bowl halftime show pregnant. You're not too busy or tired to work your business today. And the caption had mentioned, I'm Rihanna neutral, but I was in awe seeing her perform the halftime show as a pregnant woman. Like either you're a boss who gets it done or you're not. And if this triggers you, you have your answer. So the person, her name is Deborah, she commented on that post and said, apparently that's all that matters to you. I used to do MLMs, but I finally woke up and realized no matter how hard or smart I work, I wouldn't make it to the top. MLMs are dying off. Enjoy the ride while you can. Go, Deborah. Tell it how it is. So let's see what No Shame Sales Game has to say in response to this comment.
So I just got this comment, and there's several things that are interesting about it. One is that Deborah thinks that if you work in network marketing, you have to get to the top in order for it to be beneficial or worth it, when in reality, most people want to make an extra $200 to $400 a month. So it sounds like Deborah just wasn't doing anything right. Second, there are people on the internet who literally consume content that makes them angry and feel a certain way, when in reality, they could just keep scrolling. Because Deborah left this comment 19 minutes ago on a post that's 21 weeks old. Like, have the day you deserve, I guess.
So let's go over all of this. And let's quote what No Shame Sales Game said. So she said, number one, Deborah thinks that if you work in network marketing, you have to get to the top for it to be beneficial or worth it, when in reality, people only want to make an extra $200 to $400 a month. Okay, No Shame Sales Game, if that's true, what you're saying, that people just want to make $200 to $400 a month, people are still not making $200 to $400 a month after expenses in MLM. So if that's what people are looking for and that's what people want, it's a fact that that's not what people are going to get. Even just based on the MLM that you are in, their income disclosure statement says that the average rep makes $366 a year, and that does not include expenses. So please tell me, if it's someone's goal to make an extra $200 to $400 a month, where they're going to be doing this at in multi-level marketing companies, when number one, the proof is in income disclosure statement. So your MLM shows that the average rep that earns commissions only makes $366 a year. And then the FTC backing up what I'm saying even states, quote, most people who join legitimate MLMs make little or no money. Some of them lose money. In some cases, people believe they've joined a legitimate MLM, but it turns out to be an illegal pyramid scheme that steals everything they invest and leaves them deeply into debt. So again, the average person joining an MLM will make little or no money, and some of them will lose money. So even if the goal is to make the amount of money that you're stating it is, it's not going to happen for the average person that joins an MLM. So the next thing that No Shame Sales Game said that I want to comment on is, quote, it sounds like Deborah just was not doing anything right. Now this person wants to resort to attacking Deborah and insinuating that she did not do anything right when she was in an MLM. So now that Deborah has come out and said that she couldn't make it to the top, and she finally woke up one day to the fact that she's not going to see any success, she is apparently the one that's not doing anything right. It just shows how much people in MLMs or MLM coaches will shift the blame onto the rep versus shifting the blame onto the actual business model itself and showcasing the flaws within that business model. So instead of No Shame Sales Game sitting here saying, hey, I'm so sorry you had that experience, you know, the average rep does make this amount of money in MLMs. The FTC says that most people make little or no money. Some people lose money. I'm sorry that that happened to you, because that is the average. That is what most people are going to experience. But you know what we should do? We should work at fixing the flaws within the business model. But that's not what's happening. She instead is shifting the blame onto the person. And this is why a lot of people stay in MLMs longer, because they feel like they are the problem. They are the issue. And the reason they're not seeing success is because of them and their actions, when that couldn't even be further from the truth for most people in MLM. On top of that, for people who left, they start to feel a lot of guilt. They start to have a hard time coming to terms with spending all of that time and all of that money that they did spend in that MLM, and they start to really blame themselves. And I feel like that is the goal for MLM reps that are high up at the top, or MLM coaches like this. So the next thing that No Shame Sales Game said, and the last thing that I want to comment on, is where she said, quote, there are people on the internet that just consume content that makes them angry and make them feel a certain way, when they can just keep scrolling. So to me, it has nothing to do with people just consuming content that angers them versus people just sharing their story and their personal experiences. Now, No Shame Sales Game mentioning the whole like, oh, you could just keep scrolling. She's right. You could just keep scrolling. You could keep scrolling for anything that happens on the internet, even if what someone's doing is wrong. And you can just ignore it. You can scroll past it and be like, yeah, I'm not going to comment on that. Giving my opinion won't really matter or whatever. But some people aren't like that. Some people choose to take a stand for something. People choose to speak up about things that are harming other people. So if Deborah felt like, oh, MLMs harm other people, I want to comment on this. That's just Deborah wanting to spread awareness and share her personal experience in the hopes of helping other people. Because in my opinion, it takes people standing up and speaking up for things that they see are wrong in order for change to happen. And in order to spread more awareness and help other people see the truth on certain topics that, someone is passionate about, they have to speak out on it. So I know personally for me, I stand up on my social media platform and I spread awareness on certain topics, not because they make me like angry and I'm such an angry person and I want to comment on this, but I make it because I want people to see the other side. People, in my opinion, need to see all of the facts, and people in MLMs do not see all of the facts, and top reps and CEOs and companies are not sharing the whole truth and nothing but the truth with the people that join their MLM. So I take it upon myself to spread that awareness. And if someone in an MLM wants to take the time to listen to my video, they can do that, and then they can get the other side of the story. And on the flip side, I do make commentary on other things. I am kind of like spreading out, talking about other topics. So this past couple weeks, I know I spoke up on Madison Russo, who lied about having cancer and scammed people out of $40,000 and literally got arrested. I also made a video on Frontier and the class action lawsuit, spreading awareness about a topic, and I want people to be able to see what is happening around them. I want people to be warned, hey, this is what's happening with Frontier Airlines. Maybe you'd want to look into other airlines and see if Frontier is still the one that you want to, pay for, and an airline that you want to support. So I choose to commentate on topics in order to spread awareness or bring things to people's attention that I find is important to bring to light. That doesn't mean that I'm an angry person. That doesn't mean that I'm just commenting on things that are making me angry. And the same for Deborah. She's probably not just looking up content that makes her angry. She came across something and she just wanted to share her experience. I also think it's quite interesting how MLM coaches love to bring up the fact of like, oh, you're just spreading hate. You should just keep scrolling. The reason MLM coaches do this is because they want to keep people scrolling. Because in order for them to make money, they need people to continuously join MLMs and stick in MLMs. And the more that people believe in MLMs, the more that they're going to profit in that MLM or, being an MLM coach. The only way for them to profit is for people to stay in the MLM or to join the MLM. So in order to deter people from listening to the other side of things, they're just going to call people haters. And what's going to happen is they are going to deter people from listening, and they are going to try and attack people's credibility so that people don't listen to them, because at the end of the day, that's how they profit and that's how they make their money. Oh, and one more thing about this reel is there actually was a comment that I wanted to highlight. The comment said, I feel like the people who are mad at MLMs are the ones who joined a company and didn't make any money or make an impact on anyone because they expected it to happen automatically. They didn't expect to actually have to work for it. And that comment has 109 likes. So this isn't true. It's not true, because what happens to all of the people that don't agree with multi-level marketing companies that never joined one in the first place? So this statement isn't true. I know many people who have never joined an MLM and have decided to speak about MLMs, spread awareness about MLMs, because they don't agree with it scamming people. It's their opinion that MLMs scam people, and they utilize sources like the FTC to back up that claim. So yeah, it has nothing to do with, oh, the people who are mad at MLMs just weren't successful and they just thought that MLM would automatically make them money, so now they're mad about it and talking bad about it. That couldn't be further from the truth, because I know a lot of people who talk about MLMs that never joined one in the first place. They just seen the facts about MLMs and they were like, yep, I want to spread awareness about this because it's scamming people. Speaking on the topic of network marketing or MLM haters, let's move on to the next MLM fails. So thank you so much for the person who sent me this one. So this MLM fails is actually someone that I haven't seen before, but it looks as if they're actually an MLM coach. They made a post that has 1,486 likes, so it's a decent amount of likes in my opinion and good engagement. So the post says, PSA, if you still care about the opinions of network marketing haters, you will continue to see negative results in your business. And the description says, are you an undercover network marketer? Are you scared of what people will think of you? I get it. Believe it or not, I was once a network marketing secret agent myself. I had started my network marketing business while I was working full-time in medical sales, and I was so scared of what my colleagues would think of me. I honestly thought if they found out I was in network marketing, they'd lose respect for me. So I kept it undercover for the longest time. Here's the thing. If you're holding on to negative beliefs about being a network marketer, you're going to get negative results in your network marketing business. So apparently, according to this MLM coach, if you listen to network marketing haters, aka people like me, you're never gonna succeed in MLMs because you're gonna just believe in negative beliefs. So when I hear things like this from MLM coaches, it reminds me of the BITE model, and it reminds me of what we like to call information control. This happens a lot in MLMs, more than you probably could ever imagine. So top MLM reps that are in like that top 1%, and MLM coaches love to say this because they're essentially just trying to control the information that you're intaking as a rep that's under them. So to people like MLM coaches, if you watch videos or you listen to people who do not like MLMs and are network marketing haters, then you're more than likely going to try and hear people out and dig more into MLM, which could result in, someone that's in an MLM deciding to leave, which would result in people like this losing out on money. So this is definitely, in my opinion, a form of information control that happens so much in MLM. But let's move on to the next MLM fail. So a while ago, I actually did a video, and we're going back to No Shame Sales Game, but I actually did a video on No Shame Sales Game and her new membership price. So if you did miss that video, I will link it down below. But in that video, I talked about the fact that No Shame Sales Game had a membership that cost around... Is that an email from school? Ignore that email. But No Shame Sales Game used to have a membership where you would pay $365 every single year, and then you would get access to like extra stuff. So you would get access to trainings, to going on Zoom calls with No Shame Sales Game, asking her questions, things like that. And a couple months ago, I think it was June 1st, she actually changed her membership. So she has a couple different options. You could do like a monthly membership thing where you pay like $35, $45 a month, or for lifetime access to the No Shame Sales Game membership, you could spend $1,000. So in order to get that, you would actually have to spend like $1,000 outright versus spending that $35, $45 a month. So when she actually decided to make this change, she decided to specifically take trainings out of her membership so that she could charge her followers extra for specific training courses. So when she did this, I thought it was really weird because it's like, okay, you're trying to make this membership better, right? You're saying, oh, instead of people continuously spending $365 every single year for years for my membership, I'm just going to make it $1,000 outright, and then you have a lifetime access. But while she did that, she was like, oh, I'm going to take trainings out, and then I'm going to make those into courses. So not only are you going to pay $1,000 for lifetime access, if you want access to these trainings that used to be in my membership, you're going to have to spend money buying these separate training courses. So I have been waiting for one of these training courses to come out now that she has changed her membership over to the $1,000 for the lifetime access. And I have been waiting because I wanted to see what the training was going to be. What's the training going to be? How much is it going to cost? Like, how much money is she going to make people spend even more of when they're already spending $1,000 on her membership? So recently, she actually released a training course and the price of it. So I thought that we could review it. Okay, so the course description says, what if selling online could feel easy? If you're looking for guidance on how to show up like an actual human on the internet and not some awkward sales turtle, I've got you. If you want to create content that turns your DMs from a cricket graveyard to a hop-in party situation, this is the place. I do have to say that she's like really good with her words. I will say that. Then she said, I want to turn up the dial on your confidence level so that when you get on to talk about your products and business, you can do it without a second thought. This is going to be a 60-minute training with no frills, no algorithm hacks, no viral chasing real life way. that you can change your social media from a guessing game to a sales machine. How do I know? Because it's the exact equation I used to take my network marketing business to the top 2% of the company in my first 90 days. And the same exact equation I applied to my own offering that made $1 million in its first 14 months. So she's talking about the $1 million that she made with this MLM coaching business that she has. So here we can see that this training course is only 60 minutes. That's it. It's a 60-minute course. And can we guess the price? Before I show you guys what the price is, let me know in the comments down below what you think the price of this is. So clearly, normally in her old membership, the $365 a year, she would just have this training. This would just be one of the trainings that she gives to her members every single month in order to help them, because that's what her membership's about. Her membership is about her teaching people how to do network marketing the right way. And that's what she says her membership is about. Clearly, this would be a type of training that she used to have in her membership that she decided to take away. So here is the screenshot of the price. So here she says that this is a limited time special offer of only $47. So you will be spending $47 on a training that is 60 minutes long, on top of the $1,000 that you already spent in her membership alone. So now there is another training that she did last month, and I actually just found this one on my phone, so I thought, well, why not review that one? So this one was called The Side Hustle Set Up, Your Complete Guide to Business Success. It says unleash your side hustle's potential and master the art of business ownership. And it was actually a 3-day, it looks like, Zoom call that you could get on, and it costs $179. $179. This is on top of what people are already spending. Like, she already has a membership that people are spending $35 to $45 on if they decide to do the monthly membership where they pay every month. Or you have people that spent $1,000, and now she's having trainings that are ranging from, what was it, the other training that I just talked about, $47 to now this one is $149 if you got the early bird special. If you did it, it costed the regular price of $179. And she said this training was about this. Let's read it. Are you ready to take your side hustle to the next level? Do you dream of turning your passion into a profitable business, but find yourself overwhelmed by the technicalities? Look no further, because the Side Hustle Setup program is here to empower you with the knowledge and tools you need to thrive as a business owner. Imagine having the combined expertise of Accounting 101, a touch of therapy, and the reality check of being a business owner all rolled up into one comprehensive program. And then they said that they will cover gaining clarity on the purposes of forming an LLC, simplifying your business banking, mastering the fundamentals of accounting, and then how to conquer tax season. So not only is she making trainings on MLMs itself, but now she's doing like tax training. So just like I said in my prior video about this, I am just shocked. Like, I cannot believe that she went from already the membership that she had, which I thought was ridiculously expensive, $365 a year, but to go from that to $1,000 membership, now to have courses that are $47. Keep in mind, those courses were already in her membership that she's pulled out just to make more money off of her followers. And now she's doing finance trainings too that cost people $149 to $179. In my opinion, I feel so strongly about the fact that MLM coaches are scamming people. Not only are they, most of them, already in MLMs where they've made it to the top of the company, like No Shame Sales Game says, but they decide to make trainings for the whole network marketing industry where they can capitalize off of people who are already losing money. People are already hurting in MLMs. And that's what makes this even worse, because not only are people already hurting in MLM, struggling financially, emotionally, physically, but now people are spending even more money. They're digging into their pockets even more to pay for memberships like this because they want it to work so badly. They want to believe that MLMs can work, and they believe their uplines, and they believe MLM coaches like this. And so they spend even more money when they're already spending a lot of money in MLMs. People are already spending money on business fees and monthly fees that accrue. They're already spending money on trips that they need to go to, and so many other requirements that come with multiple marketing companies and the money aspect of things. But now they're spending hundreds and some even thousands of dollars on MLM coaches who essentially tell them the same things that they're already being told. But they join these companies because they so badly want to make it work, and they so badly believe that it can happen for them if they just buy that training and they just keep going and keep trying, versus the fact that it just isn't in the cards for everybody. What do you guys think of these trainings? It just sucks to see. Like, being someone that was in an MLM, I was in one. I almost bought trainings all of the time. Like, my upline would talk to us about certain people, and I almost spent hundreds of dollars on trainings too. And I was so glad that I like convinced myself not to do it and like spend even more money than I was already spending. But some people don't talk themselves out of it, and they will spend so much money on it. And it just sucks to see, because I understand being in that position and believing with your whole heart that an MLM can work for you, and truly believing what the company says. And I remember that feeling so much. And it just sucks to see that people are going to be essentially swindled into dishing out even more money when they're already most likely hurting financially from the MLM. It sucks to see. Anyways, so what do you guys think of that? I guess to conclude this video, I do want to start doing MLM fails weekly. So if you would like me to react to something specific that you see, you can send it to my email. I will leave my email in the description down below, and how to send it to me in the description down below. Or even if you have a specific topic that you want me to add to MLM fails, for example, say an MLM shuts down, I do add those to my MLM fails. So if you see anything like that, you can send that on over. Just make sure to email them to me. Don't send them in Instagram DMs, because Instagram DMs disappear all the time, and I'm constantly getting DMs, so they kind of just like get mixed up too easily. So I may not get to see it, but if you send it to my email, I review all of those MLM fails that are sent to my email. So with that being said, don't forget to leave a like and a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you made it this far in the video, leave a potato emoji. Yes, a potato. That sounds so weird, but leave a potato emoji down below. I feel like it's so funny when people go to my comment section and they just see like potato emojis like flowing all around in the comments. They're gonna be like, what the heck is this? So if you made it and you watched this whole video and you made it this far, leave a potato in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in next week's videos. So I actually did do a deep dive into this product. No. So around the internet, I found a dietitian's, what the fuck? Rewind. Here's the thing. These are already spending money on. If you're holding on to negative beliefs about being a network marketing, I cannot speak today. Just casually brushing my hair. It's so greasy.